Hi guys, so the lesson I'll be talking to you about Roy E. Barnes and the state flag issue. I was really enjoyed researching the assignment online and learning about a lot of interesting facts about the state flag, and we're going to take some notes. And if you could please pull out a fresh slice of paper and a pencil or something to write with. I really hope you enjoy it. So we're going to get to know Roy E. Barnes, Governor Roy E. Barnes. He is a Democrat. This is his picture right here. And he was elected governor in 1998. He is a native to Mableton, Georgia, and a graduate of University of Georgia, UGA. He served in the Georgia legislature for 24 years, and his term is famous for one of the changes of the state flag and transportation projects such as Northern Arc and education reform. Starting from the beginning, this was Georgia's first official state flag, and it was flown until 1879, and no one knows the designer of this flag. This was the second flag, and it was flown from 1920 to 1956. And this flag, everyone should know. This is known as the Rebel flag or the Confederacy flag. It was flown from 1956 to 2001. To some, it represented as treason, racial hatred, institutionalized slavery, and it also represented, the Civil War, and it was a war that killed more Americans than every other international conflict that we engaged in. And so that'd be a good note to write down. And to others, it represented culture, tradition, and a slogan that people used was history, not hate. Some effects of Georgia and the economy of Georgia about this flag. Many modern leaders were offended by the image because it represented that they were caught up in the past and not in the future, because a new constitution was made and segregation was ended and women got equal rights, and they just didn't want everyone representing Georgia that way. It was damaging Georgia's tourist industry, and it was costing the states millions in lost convention and exhibition dollars, and it was portraying a negative old-fashioned Southern impression of Georgia to world's business. And when the state hosted this Olympics in Atlanta, participant countries and American business owners and athletes complained about having to play under such a flag. And Governor Zell Miller attempted to have this flag changed, but he failed. The civic leaders, businessmen, and developers, leaders of the hospitality industry and powerful Atlanta Convention and Visitors Bureau, the legislative Black Caucus, and developers called on Governor Roy Barnes, to change the flag. Atlanta architect Cecil Alexander designed a new flag that features the state seal in the center, and below the seal, the banner showed small images of Georgia's first three state flags and the first of the current images of the U.S. flag. The motto, "In God We Trust," appeared below the banner. And this is the state flag that Cecilia Alexander designed, and it was flown from 2001 to 2003. Now, there's a lot on here, and many people didn't like it. And some good notes to write down is the flag passed the House on January 24th, 2001, and it passed the Senate on January 30th, and on January 31st, Governor Barnes signed the bill authorizing the new flag into law. And even some critics said that elementary school children couldn't even draw this flag. And so there's a lot on here, and online I found an overview of this flag. Okay, so the Georgia Steel was adopted by the state constitution in 1798. The 13 stars represent the original 13 colonies that formed the United States. The 3 pillars right here, or the columns, the 3 pillars, 2, 3, they are emblematic of the 3 branches of the government: legislative, judicial, and executive. The man with the sword right here, he is defending the Constitution, whose principles are wisdom, justice, and moderation. And the date on the seal, in 1944, the date was changed from 1799 to 1776 to correspond the date of the Declaration of Independence. And now you're wondering what this is right here. This is what a lot of people didn't like, the Georgia's history. And starting from the beginning, from this side, the U.S. flag, 1777 to 1795, the 13 in white stripes and 13 stars symbolize the 13 unified states. And moving to the right, the pre-1879, from the beginning, because they don't really know the official date of when it was made, the Georgia flag. No one knows who made the first flag or when, and it features the coat of arms from the 1799 state seal. And moving further to the right, 1920 and 1956 Georgia flag. It's similar to the predecessor. It included the state seal, and the stripes were reminiscent of the political flag of the Confederate States of America. Moving even further to the right, the 1956 Georgia flag, the rebel flag, it replaced the stripes with the battle emblem of the Confederacy. And the current U.S. flag it has the 13 stripes and for the 13 states and 50 stars for each of the nation states. So that was a lot on the flag, and people didn't really like that design. And so that was changed. It was changed from this flag to this flag, and people were still upset that it still had the Confederate emblem on it. In the 2000 election, Barnes' Republican opponent, Sonny Perdue, oops, that's not Sonny Perdue, sorry. This is Sonny Perdue. Okay. So Sonny Perdue made changes in the flag. He was newly elected governor. So he was newly elected governor and signed a new state flag into law on May 8th, 2003. And Georgia, this is a fact, Georgia was to have its 3rd state flag in under 30 months. So that's a really tight time period for a lot of changes of the flag. Georgia's 2003 flag was based on the first national flag of the Confederacy. And this is the 2003 flag, and it's our current flag that we still have. It is a field of 3 horizontal bars, 2 red and 1 white. In the upper left corner is a square blue section containing Georgia's coat of arms and the words, "In God We Trust." Surrounding the coat of arms is a circle of 13 white stars representing the original 13 states. And in March 2004, the people of Georgia voted 3-1 in favor of keeping the 2003 flag as the state flag. So many like this flag. And while changing Georgia's state flag, it may have cost Barnes the re-election, but he was honored by the John F. Kennedy Foundation with the Profiles in the Courage Award in May 2003. And, also, another interesting fact about, I think it was about this flag. It was surveyed it was this flag. It was surveyed the worst flag in the country. And many people did not like this flag. And there are a few who supported it. And so I really hope you got some good notes down from my lesson, and I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you.